The freshly established MetLife Stadium is the home for this AFC versus NFC matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Denver Broncos.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz alongside Phil Simms. And Phil, we've prepared for this game by talking to the players and the coaches. What do you expect?
Jim, you're right. We got to talk to a lot of people, and I tell you, there's so many things that are even in this football game. What we're going to look at and what both coaches told us. Special teams, look for them. Look for the hidden yardage. Which team can get the longer returns in the return game? And also, what has stopped or what can always be a problem in games like this is penalties. Try to keep them to a minimum. We'll see how it turns out. Well, when you talk about Seattle Seahawks, Denver Broncos, you know the one thing I think about Seattle, Pete Carroll's done an awesome job. Slowly building that team up where, you know, he's not building a West Coast team. He's trying to be big, tough, and physical, and so far it's working pretty well.
How do you think this game comes down in the end?
Well, these two teams, they're built really the same way. They want to out-hit you. So when you talk about that as the main focus of what you're trying to do in the game, that means what? It's not going to be a lot of scoring, so I think it'll be a low-scoring game.
The ball is on the tee. The teams are in position, and this game is about to begin. Leon Washington now with a chance to return this one. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line. So the rookie quarterback, it's not his first time onto the field, but still getting his feet wet in the NFL.
Yeah, you know, and Jim, and every week it just gets a little easier, better. When you walk out there, you can settle those nerves down faster each game you play. So it's going to be fun to see how he does here today.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch.
Number 24 on the carry.
When you look at the offense, of course, Marshawn Lynch will be a factor in this one today.
Kind of amazing when you look at his career, you think, well, it might be over because running backs just don't last that long. Now in Seattle, he is one of the best in the league, plays with an attitude, and that's just what Pete Carroll wants.
Coming up, second down. Staying on the ground after a 5-yard gain. Looking at the defensive lineups, Von Miller is a man to watch in this one.
Von Miller, maybe the fastest first step in the NFL. That makes him a threat when it comes to rushing the quarterback.
On the way, third down. Trying to get it outside before the defense is set. John Ryan will be called on to send this one down the field. Going to try his luck here. It's got some daylight. Broncos, touchdown!
When you play special teams in the NFL, it's all about hustle. The punt team shows none of it. That's why they gave up that punt return for a touchdown.
The Broncos for the point after. the extra point. The kick is good. Matt Prater is ready to run up and kick this football. He's got a chance to return this one. And the marker comes out.
Holding by the receiving team.
The defense accepts the penalty. The punt team is in place and ready to perform. Set up, return. Here he goes. And he's going to give his team great starting field position on that return. One of the biggest icons ever at quarterback, Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning started something now that we just take for granted in the NFL. Changing plays, directing the offense, everything built around the quarterback. Now it's hard to find a franchise that's not trying to do what Peyton Manning was doing with the Indianapolis Colts 14 years ago. And it always shocked me that more teams didn't copy what the Colts and Peyton Manning were doing long before these last 4 or 5 years. Quarterbacks love play-action passes because the defense, sometimes they're expecting run, you fake it, easy completion down the field.
Offense lines up here. First down and 10. They feed the running back. Gains 11.
When you run off tackle, one of the things you're looking for is for your tackle to make a good block. And then if you have a lead fullback, can he get past him and block the linebacker to free up the halfback so he can go in between them and get in the secondary and make a big play.
The defense at this point trying to keep him out of the end zone. First and 10. Leading on that running attack again here on first down. And with this starting unit, as usual, the attention goes to the wide receivers who so often open up the game. And today's starting lineups have been brought to you by Papa John's Pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's Pizza. 15 minutes down, 45 minutes to go. Back after this word from your local station. And here, the end zones are painted blue on Giants weekends and then changed out to green for the Jets the following week. Second down here. Drop back, shotgun formation. Looks to his left. End zone bound, and he's got the touchdown.
That was a nice job that time by the offense, driving down for the touchdown to increase their lead. That really takes a lot of pressure off the defense.
The Broncos for the point after. And the point after is good. Following the extra point, the Broncos lead by 14. The Seahawks. John Ryan will be called on to send this one down the field. Looking to make a difference. He's into the open. Denver Broncos in for the score.
Special teams, so important in the NFL game, no doubt about it. How about that? The punt returner catches it, all the good moves, and takes it all the way for a touchdown.
The Broncos for the point after. Inside of the uprights. And following the extra point, the Broncos lead by 21. Should be a routine punt. Fails to haul it in. That's a muff. The ball is on the ground.
What a lucky play that time by the return team. They fumble the football. Nobody's hustling, but somehow they find a way to recover their own fumble.
They bring in an extra defensive back. 1st and 10. To the ground here. Running to the right. Breaks free. Breaks away.
Good job by the running back that time. Breaking tackles, finding the open hole, and picking up those extra yards.
The defense comes out in the nickel. 1st down and 10. Back to the ground. He'll go to the left. Muscles through the defender.
When you see a long run like that, you know what it does? It just breaks the will of the defense. In the NFL, that's all about passing. We see all these wonderful things, but when it comes down to it, who can win the war up front? And you win the war by running the football. Great job by the offensive line that time.
1st and 10. Another carry here. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
It's now 2nd down. Down and 7. Trying to work the middle of the field. Always aware of the change. Touchdown. They're just running it up.
When you got a lead, you march down the field and you add on that lead with a touchdown, it's fun to watch the other team. Will they stay patient or will they panic? My bet is they'll panic.
The Broncos for the point after. Extra point is good. And after that extra point, the Broncos lead by 28. Matt Brady. John Ryan will be called on to send this one down the field. The defensive captain looks over and signals an immediate timeout. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Going for the home run. That ball is picked off. That brings the play to an end. So that's going to do it for the first half. Broncos are up in this one. We're back here now in this one, where the Broncos lead by 28.
Okay, Phil, 30 minutes behind us. How about a little first half analysis?
I'll tell you what a halftime lead does to a professional athlete. You go in there, it gives you tremendous confidence. You go, well, we just whipped their rear end for one half. There's no reason why we can't go out there in the second half and continue to.
Field goal try coming up for the Broncos.
The kick is good.
Well, when you get points, it's never a bad thing. That is for sure. Good job by the field goal kicker that time. Nice job by the offense moving the football down the field.
Broncos ready to boot it down the field. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Back to the air here on first down. Looking to the right side and throwing. Off the mark.
Number 18 can't complete the pass. Second down.
That is play number 10 on this drive. Second down and 10. Trying to work that. And they score again here to pad the lead.
Well, that touchdown just put the icing on the cake, Jim, whatever you want to say, because now the lead's too big, not enough time for the other team to come back. Great job by the offense.
The Broncos for the point after. It's good. The Seahawks are in shape now to return the kick. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. Nickel formation here for the defense. They'll go shotgun here. Throwing now to his left. Gains 13.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
One more snap and we can call it a day. At last, the clock hits 0, and mercifully, this game is finally in the books. And coming up next is the post-game wrap-up, brought to you by Gatorade, G-Series Recovery. Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
I think I'll see you next week, maybe. For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.